Sorry about my garage mess. I haven't swept yet. I'll always wait until the city is done sweeping. So let's get back to business. So if you're like me and you own this car for 3 years, yeah, today's 2025. Yeah, I got this car in 2022. No any modification in the battery or any power mods other than my DRL. But I think I'm getting a little sign here on my dash saying that my battery is low. See that? Key access fob or the key access is low. So as you know, I own this car for almost 3 years now. In April 17, I think that's when I purchased this last 2022. You kind of like need to replace your battery for your key fob. So it's just a wear and tear, and I will show you how to do that in a sec here. I did order this stuff in Amazon if you're wondering, and I will also put the link down in the description below. I'll be right back. I do apologize for you guys because I wasn't able to film last night because I got back so late and I'm so tired and I'm beat, so I wasn't able to film. So that's why this is the next day. So let me put you here in my tripod. Okay, so right in front of me here you have your key, right? Minus this keychain right here. So this is your actual Gr86 key fob, and like I told you earlier, I got this Energizer battery 2032 from Amazon, and I will put the link down in the description below. You're probably wondering why it's missing one battery. It's because I used one already to replace my Forerunner's key fob battery, and now we're gonna begin on how to open up this key fob and get access into your battery setup. So before I forget, you need this flat screwdriver if you ever have one, and of course a scissor. You don't necessarily need to, but it's pretty handy to have it. So let's begin by pressing this little tab right here. So when you press this, you can pull the key out, and let's focus the camera. Okay, so now that is focused. Come on, focus, focus. Okay, you see that little tab right there? You just have to put your key in like that. So let me focus the camera here. Okay, so when you put your key in like that, okay, as you can see, you can simply pry it carefully. Like that. And you have to be slowly and very gentle to this one because it's plastic, and sometimes this thing shoot as well, like this thing fly. Luckily on my case it didn't. Now you have access to your battery and the remote itself. Again, just take your time, be gentle in this process. So what I'd like to do is take that rubber silicone together with it, and you get this flat screwdriver. You see there's a little edge here. You simply put this here so you can pry it out if it will let me. so. Same with the other end here. Just like that. You have your battery out. And let's open the lights so you can see what the label looks like from Japan. So I'm not sure if that's better or not, but this is the battery that came in with the dealership and from the factory. So it's made in Japan, it's Maxwell. As you can see, it's CR2032. Same on what we have right here. Now we're gonna take this one here. Oh, sorry. Of course, I don't have a scissor handy, so might as well use this one. There we go. So you're just gonna put it back into its place. Before that, let's compare. CR2032 Energizer, 3 volts, Indonesia, versus the old one made in Japan, CR2032 Maxwell, 3 volt. Okay, now that it's in, let's put it back here. Or should we test it out first? I think we should. Can test it, make sure that there's lights. Oh, see, there's the lights. See that light? So it's working. Okay. Now that you know that it's working, all you need to do is carefully put this back together. There's some debris. My OCD is kicking in. I don't want that. Okay. And you just put the key back into its place. Just like that. Now let's test it out, see if it works properly. Okay, now that we're in here, see, let's press the lock button. Okay, it locks. It opens. Trunk open. Okay. So that will do it for today, guys. I hope this video helps you, and if it do, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.